Hello friends. Now in this lecture I'll be explaining you something about relays. So in my past videos I have explained you about what is Arduino-less Arduino, why the name Arduino-less Arduino was given. Then I've explained you about Tinkercad, VC Uno, FreeSync, Xorg and some few more softwares. And then I've taken up with the Tinkercad and I've explained you how to use it. In that we have taken up the things like testing of LED, testing of motor, and then we switched over to Arduino. Now continuing with the series, in this lecture I'll be explaining you how to use relays with Tinkercad. But prior to going to Tinkercad, let's see what the relay is basically. So relay is an electromechanical switch which can be used to control a high voltage or a high power application with low voltage or low power application. Now in the diagram you can see a relay has a coil and a moving terminal. Fine. And these are two output terminals. This NC means normally closed, NO means normally open. Now you can see this common terminal is connected to NC. Now when I energize this coil or voltage is applied to this coil, now this voltage may be 5 volts, 9 volts, 6 volts, 12 volts, it depends upon the relay. This terminal will move from NC to NO and it will complete this circuit and relay will start operating. So it's like a switch. In a normal mechanical switch which is there in our electricity board, we turn it on manually, but here it is turned on electronically. So let's see it's working. So this is a coil. To this coil if I apply a voltage, fine. Now this lever, this armature will move and will close the circuit. And what will happen, because of this closing circuit, this battery will supply the current to the device and device will start operating. Now here I have given the example of battery. It can be even a 230 volts or 440 volts application also. But to the coil I have to give a low voltage. Now this low voltage in this diagram I have given with battery. But when I am using a programmable device like Arduino, then this voltage can be generated with Arduino. So that will be seeing in our other video lectures. So let's see this concept with animation. Now see, when this coil is not energized, see it is unenergized, so it is open and now it is closed. So this lever movement will close the connection. Now how this lever is moving? By giving supply to this coil. This coil will get magnetized, this lever will be pulled and this will close the connection. Now this was about the diagram and the working, but how actually relay looks like, let's see. So this relay looks like a sugar cube. Now you can see there is one NC, there is NO. So this is NC, NO. Here also this is NC connection, this is normally closed and this is normally open. Now these are the coil connections. You can see in this diagram, here there is a coil. So this coil is this one. Now this coil is to be connected to DC supply. And this is a common terminal. This common terminal is here. In this case, this is a common terminal. Fine. Now let's see how this device or this relay can be used to control the device. So here in this animation you can see there are two batteries shown. One battery is driving this coil and another battery or the supply is driving this bulb. So whenever this coil is energized, this plunger moves down, this makes the connection and the device turns on. Now see, this is open, device is off, and when it is closed, device is on. Open, device off, closed, device on. Now this can be a high voltage and this is a low voltage. Now here I have shown a battery, but here I can use a programmable device also. We'll be seeing on future videos how it can be controlled. So I hope till this point you're cleared with what the relay is, how it looks like and how it works. Now let's see the relay how to be used in Tinkercad as a part of Arduino less Arduino. So let's move to Tinkercad. So in this circuit I'll be showing you all the connections. In my future videos I'll be directly showing the circuit diagram and the operations. So here I'll write relay demo. Now I'll take a breadboard. In this breadboard I'll keep one relay. So I've taken this relay. Now in this relay you can see some terminals. Now here, see in this symbol diagram, this is a complete bar and it is connected. So this is a common terminal. So you can see terminal number 1 and terminal number 1, 2 are the common terminals of the relay. Now there comes the coil. So this terminal number 8 and terminal number 5 are the terminals for the coil. Keep that in mind. Terminal number 5 and terminal number 8 are coil terminals. And terminal number 6 is normally open terminal and terminal number 7 is normally closed terminal. So you can compare with this sugar cube relay shown here, that this is common terminal. So 1 and 1, 2 are common, 5 and 6 are coil. 5 and 8 are coil. 6 and 7 are relay, that is normally open and normally closed. Generally the device which is to be turned on or turned off using relay is connected to normally open terminal because it is acting as an open switch, and then with the control or the supply given, this normally open will go to normally close and switch will get closed and the application will start working. So let's see the circuit diagram. Fine, let's take up a switch, a battery, LED, resistance, and I'll connect this terminal of a battery, that is negative terminal, to minus and make it black. This positive terminal I'll connect to positive and make it red. So my battery connections are over. Now from here I'll connect switch. So I've given a positive supply to input of a switch, and this I'm connecting. So fine, I have given input to coil. This terminal, that is another terminal of the coil, is grounded. Black. Now see what will happen when I press this switch. This coil will get energized, and once this coil gets energized, this lever should shift. Let's see. Fine. So let's see in the simulation whether this much part of the circuit is working or not. So I'll start the simulation. And now see, this particular point is connected down, means it is connected to terminal number 7, that is normally closed. The moment I click the circuit, see that particular movement. So the moment I click the switch, this lever will shift up. Yeah, you can see in the animation. So my input section is functioning. Now to this common terminal I'll give a positive supply. To this common terminal I'll give positive supply. I'll make it red. Now this NO, I'll connect it to LED. So this NO is connected to LED. The another terminal of LED I'll connect it to ground. So I have made this as ground. Black color. Fine. So now what will happen the moment I press a switch, this positive supply will move from here, it will go to this common terminal. From here it will go to this upper part that is normally closed now, which was previously normally open. So now it will become normally closed and it will go to this terminal, that is terminal number 6. From here it will go to the LED and from here it will go to ground. So the circuit is completed. Chalo, let's see the animation. So the moment I press a switch, see LED is glowing. I release the switch, LED is off. So I press a switch, LED is on, and release the switch, LED is off. So in this way I can do testing of relay. So let's summarize it. This is the common terminal of a relay. Now terminal number 1 and terminal number 1, 2 are common terminals. Terminal number of 5 and terminal number of 8 are the coil terminals, and terminal number of 6 and terminal number 7 are NO and NC. 6 is NO and 7 is NC. So I hope you have cleared with the concept of relay, how to use it and how to test it. Now in the next video we'll see how to interface this. Now I'll connect a Arduino circuit and will control the relay. Fine, stay tuned, stay safe, have a nice time.